Welcome back to Crypto in 60, your daily crypto bite. I'm glad you're here because today's lineup is absolutely stacked. Bitcoin is sitting right on top of a $7.9 billion options expiry that could squeeze the market in a big way. XRP's SuperTrend indicator has just flipped bullish on the daily chart, and analysts are eyeing a run all the way to $2. We also have a separate XRP technical breakout story that adds even more fuel to that fire. Then we're covering a major DeFi crisis, where $9 billion has been pulled from the biggest decentralized lender after a weekend incident. And we close out with Hong Kong's brand new regulatory framework for tokenized fund trading. 5 massive stories. Let's get straight into it. Bitcoin is heading into one of the biggest options expiry events of the year. We're talking about a $7.9 billion settlement happening right now in April. Here's what makes this so critical. Bitcoin is currently trading above the so-called max pain level, which sits right around $75,000. When the price is above max pain, options market makers are under pressure to either push the price back down toward that level or get squeezed into paying out on a massive number of call options. That creates a tug of war between buyers and sellers that can produce some very sharp short-term moves. Bulls are hoping the price holds firm and forces a short squeeze upward. Bears are betting on a pullback to max pain. Either way, expect volatility. This is not a moment to be caught off guard in your positioning. Up next, this is a big one for XRP holders. Crypto analyst Ali Martinez has confirmed that the SuperTrend indicator on XRP's daily chart has officially flipped bullish. For those unfamiliar, the SuperTrend is a widely respected trend-following tool. When it flips from red to green on the daily time frame, it signals that momentum has shifted in favor of the buyers. And this is not just a minor tick on an obscure chart. This signal has historically preceded some of XRP's most significant price moves. Martinez highlighted this shift on social media, pointing to the daily close as confirmation. With XRP currently trading at around $1.42, a sustained bullish trend on the daily chart opens the door for a serious leg higher. The bulls are clearly gaining confidence, and this indicator is giving them more reason to hold and accumulate. Moving on. Building on that SuperTrend flip, there is another technical development for XRP that is turning heads. Market analyst Unique has pointed out that XRP is flirting with a breakout above its 100-period exponential moving average. That is a key level that acts as a major line in the sand between a recovering asset and a truly trending one. If XRP can break and hold above the 100 EMA, the next target the bulls are eyeing is the $2 zone. That would represent roughly a 40% move from where XRP sits today at around $1.42. Now, nothing is guaranteed in crypto. The breakout still needs confirmation on higher volume. But with the SuperTrend already flipped bullish and the 100 EMA within reach, XRP is building what analysts are calling a very compelling technical setup heading into the rest of April. Up next, this is the story the DeFi world is waking up to this morning. A weekend security incident on a little-known crypto project drained nearly $300 million from the protocol. But the real damage goes far beyond that single project. The panic has spread, and investors are now pulling funds from the biggest decentralized finance lender in the space. We are talking about $9 billion in outflows, triggered by a crisis of confidence. When something fails at scale in DeFi, users do not wait around. They pull their funds fast, and that kind of rapid exit can create cascading pressure across the entire ecosystem. If you have funds in decentralized lending protocols right now, this is a moment to review your exposure and understand exactly what security guarantees, or lack thereof, are protecting your assets. The DeFi space remains powerful, but stories like this remind us just how much risk still lives in the system. Up next, wrapping up today with a story that is big for the long-term future of crypto and traditional finance coming together. Hong Kong's Securities and Futures Commission, known as the SFC, has launched a brand new regulatory framework specifically designed for the secondary market trading of tokenized funds. This is a pioneering move. It means that for the first time, there is a clear, official rule set governing how tokenized versions of traditional investment funds can be bought and sold on secondary markets in Hong Kong. This kind of regulatory clarity is exactly what institutional investors have been waiting for before committing serious capital to tokenized assets. Hong Kong continues to position itself as the most crypto-forward financial hub in Asia, and moves like this attract global capital and talent. For crypto investors, this is a signal that the mainstream adoption of blockchain in finance is accelerating, and the regulatory foundation is being built piece by piece. And that is your daily crypto bite right there. 5 massive stories covering Bitcoin's options event, XRP's back-to-back bullish signals, the DeFi crisis shaking confidence across the ecosystem, and Hong Kong laying the groundwork for the tokenized finance future. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Crypto in 60. Please remember, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. If you found this valuable, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a story that could matter to your portfolio. We will see you in the next one.